unplug that fridge because it's loud.
Damn, she thick.
I just gotta remember to plug that bitch back in. But hey, Tube. Let me just tell you. I don't even know where to start for real. I got one eyebrow done. I'm shaping them. And then I got one eyebrow going crazy. It's been going crazy all deployment. They both have, but I just got this one done. There's no makeup or anything on it. It's just tweezed and cut. And I like it. I'm chilling. Big chilling. Big chilling. You feel me? I got my fuzzy slippers on. I have a new phone. Yeah, I have a new phone. This was weird because I haven't recorded in over 2 weeks, and I was getting into a habit where I was recording at least once a week. And I haven't had a phone at all in over 2 weeks. So let me tell y'all what the fuck happened. Okay. So I'm bringing y'all along to my self-care. What's today? Today is Wednesday. Self-care Wednesday today. Like I said, I already did one eyebrow. Have to trim that bit. You feel me? Now I gotta do this one. So from this to this. Y'all, so okay. So that night I went to a club. So I'm in Spain right now. And that night I went to go to the club. I was like, I want to go clubbing in Spain. Like, why the fuck not? You know? So I'm be doing my eyebrow while I'm talking to y'all. So went to the club or whatever. I'm hyped. Like, we all take the bus, which means we all getting super lit. I'm hyped. I'm like, yeah. Let's get it. You feel me? Have a fun time. Get off the bus. I was like, oh, I want to ride the scooters, because back in Spokane I always ride the Lime scooters, and here they have Lime scooters and they have Bird scooters, so it's lit. I'm like, I want to get a scooter. So we all get scooters. Shit's lit, but I'm a little intoxicated. Just a wee bit. So their floors, like their ground, it's not like concrete or gravel. It's like kind of like brick, to where it's not like a smooth surface, but it wasn't brick. So needless to say, I fell twice. And I scraped my knee. I'll insert picture here. This time when I scraped my knee, I started crying and just like being really emotional. So like I FaceTimed my best friend because I was sitting out there on a bench. Like, didn't even get to the club yet. So I'm sitting out there on a bench and I FaceTimed my best friend and I'm crying. I've been sitting there for like 30 minutes at this point. I'm boohooing and I'm like, bitch, like, I fell and my knee hurts like really bad. And I've always been a crybaby my whole life. I was always the little girly girl, prissy little crybaby. So like whatever, but like I've been hurt plenty of times as an adult and I don't cry no more. Like I thought I was over that. So I'm embarrassed. I'm like, I'm supposed to be strong all the time. Like I'm being weak. Like what am I doing crying? Like I was just so fed up with myself, and the fact that I was crying made me want to cry more. So it was a hot mess. So like I'm FaceTiming my best friend. She like, girl, go home. Like tell them to take you home. Go clubbing another day. You've never caught me drunk and you've never caught me crying. So the fact that you're calling me while you're both, no. Well, I have caught her crying, that's a lie. But I was sober and that was something completely different. But she was like, you never caught me drunk and crying. So I was like, I don't know what to do. I don't know. So I'm sitting there crying and shit on FaceTime, talking to her. And I wound up sitting there for like another 30 minutes. By this time, majority of everybody is at the club already. Like, it's just me and one other person. And thank God they stayed with me because I just sat there by myself. And I just like kept crying. I kept apologizing for crying. Like, I'm not allowed to cry and shit. And then, I'm gonna insert the picture because like my knee, it looked like I just scraped my knee. So I'm like, what the fuck am I crying for? Like, I was just browse over it, But I didn't want to ruin everybody else's night. So I was like, I still want a club. Like, after an hour passed, I was like, all right, I'm ready. Let's go. Let's get up. Let's go. So we get up, we go to the club, and I walk in, and immediately, as soon as I start walking, really, I forgot about my knee. Like, that was over with. So I was like, oh, let's get it. Like, we finna get it, you know. So, so I'm all excited to go get ratchet, go dance to the Spanish music, and be surrounded by just like people trying to have a good time, you know. I like that vibe. So get there, whatever, meet up with everybody else. Like, hey, like, I just spent the hour crying. I tell one of my friends that. I'll let y'all know why it's air quotes. But so I tell one of my coworkers that, and I feel like I can't really focus on my freaking eyebrows when I'm telling this story because it's too juicy. But so again, a club, we all dancing or whatever. Well, shit, I'm dancing. First we doing hookah. So I do hookah, sit there, look pretty or whatever. Then I'm like, alright, I'm finna dance. So I dance with two of my coworkers. And then I'm like, alright, finna head out. So I go to the dance floor. As I'm going to the dance floor, I take a snap, get the vibe, you know, try and get that social media lit, you know, try to stay connected and all that. So I get the vibe, take a snap, and I'm like, hey, it's lit. Put my phone back in my pocket. I got on these, like, faux leather jeans and go to the dance floor. Start dancing with this one guy, twerk to him a little bit, move to another guy, dance with him for like 0.2 seconds, and then move to another guy. We start doing bachata, and he has like both of my hands in the air. He's like twirling me around and shit. Like, it's just like I'm smiling, I'm feeling like I'm in a movie. Like, it's just like lit. Like, I'm just enjoying it, like big cheese and having a great time. And then, as soon as we stopped doing bachata, which was probably like, bro, I tell you, it's no longer than 30 seconds we was dancing. No longer than 40 seconds we was dancing. I touched my pocket and my phone's gone. There's nothing in my pocket. So I look, and all of a sudden, I realize I don't even know what this man's face looks like, which is my issue. Like, I'll go to a party. I haven't been to a party in the longest time, but like, I'll go to a club, and I'll dance on people without making conversation, without making eye contact. None of that. I want to dance, you know? Like, I don't give a fuck about what you look like. I just want to know if you have rhythm. And if you have better rhythm than me, then I want to dance with you because I'm trying to learn. Like, I just like to dance, you know, I'm there, have a good time or whatever. So I realized I didn't know what this person looked like. This is the second time this ever happened to me. My phone got swiped at a party / club while dancing. First time it happened, it was actually my auntie's phone, who's like a couple years older than me. It was her Sidekick LX. And I went to go get my cousin from the party. I was dancing for a little bit, and they swiped my phone from my back pocket. This time it was my front pocket. I just didn't feel it, because shit, adrenaline. I didn't even feel my knee. How can I feel my pocket? You feel me? So, like, I ain't feel shit. So, 0 to 100 real fucking quick, bro. Like, real quick. I forgot who the fuck Aaron Robinson was. Who the fuck is that? What is that? What the fuck? What the fuck is bearing? What is military bearing? Bitch, where the fuck is my phone? Like, at this point, I'm ready to turn the fuck up. on anybody. I'm looking for anybody to look at me sideways. I'm looking for anybody that I can release this anger on, because bitch, I just lost my phone. And if you know me, if you've seen me, if you've heard of me, you know that I always got my phone in my hand and my eyes on my screen, period. Like, I was glued to that. My phone was my baby, like, my baby, like. So, I'm hot. I'm beyond hot. I am uncontrollable at this point. And the coworker that came to me, let me tell y'all this shit. Let me spill the tea. Because the coworker that came to me to talk to me is a dude, and he was like, first off, his proposition for me, because at this point I'm mad. I'm like, I'm ready to go home. Like, I know I'm not getting my phone back. I'm not about to go back in there and ask people. My phone is going forever. Like, I just took a snap 2 minutes ago and my phone's gone forever. So first thing I do is I go to the person I trusted the most at the time, and I asked them if I could use their phone, Find My iPhone, and try to like locate it real quick, because I had cellular data. Like, I didn't need Wi-Fi or anything, I don't think. So I just wanted to like see if it was on, try to locate it, find that person, and get my shit back, period. Because I was with the shit, so I didn't give a fuck what they look like. Didn't care. Oh well, give me my shit now. So I use their phone, go to find my iPhone, and immediately it says my phone's deactivated. So like, it's off, it's offline, can't track it. So that's when that's at the point where I started turning up. At first I was worried and concerned, but then once I seen it was deactivated and there was literally nothing I can do at that point, then I was just angry. I was mad as fuck. Like, I was mad as fuck. So after that, the person, back to where I was talking to, the person who came to like talk to me or whatever, because at this point I wanted to go home, period. I was like, I don't want to ruin y'all night. Y'all stay here, y'all have a good time. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go back to base, go to sleep, and be by myself. Like, I'm not in a mood for a social setting anymore. Like, I want to go. So mind you, I'm in Spain. Everyone speaks Spanish. I'm alright, but I have like a child's infant / toddler's vocabulary in Spanish. Like, I'm okay. I could get by, but like, I probably won't get to where I need to go type shit. But anyway, so I'm walking towards a taxi at this point because I'm over it. I'm hot. I'm just fully like ready to fucking go. So walking towards the taxi, the person who comes to calm me down, I guess that's what the fuck they're trying to do. Don't know. They came up to me and they're talking like, their proposition for me was, oh, let's just wait here for another hour for the bus, because the bus is free. I don't give a fuck how much I gotta pay. I want to leave now, and this isn't negotiable. Like, I'm ready to go. Like, I am not waiting here for an hour mad as fuck. I need to be moving. Like, I need to be progressing to the next step. Okay, no, I can't get my phone back. Yes, I could get back in my bed. Like, I need to be looking for an alternate solution, because me sitting here and waiting for an hour, I'm just about to sit here hot as fuck, and that's not gonna get none of us nowhere, because I'm gonna talk to everybody crazy. I know me. I need to get out this situation now. So, something about wait for an hour. I'm not hearing that shit. The fuck? So, I'm just like, nah. Like, I'm still walking towards a taxi or whatever. I get to the taxi and I'm talking to him in Spanish. I'm like, hey, like, he take me to Barara Air Base. Like, I'm telling him, he like, take me to the base. And he's like, yeah, base. I'm like, sí, el base, me. Just like really simple shit. Like, yeah, can you just take me to the base? And he's like, yeah, what's the address? Like, he needed a physical address. And so I'm talking to the dude who was trying to like talk me into staying here for an hour. And I'm like, yo, like, can you Google the address real quick? He needs a physical address. And this dude is talking bullshit in my ear the whole time, talking about, look, I know you don't really like me for real, but boy, I don't give a fuck about you or anybody else right now. Like, I am. You are not my concern. Like, I just lost my fucking phone. Like, I don't care. Like, I met you a month. Like, oh my god. Like, why are you talking this irrelevant bullshit? I don't care. No one cares, bro. All I did is ask you. I'm not asking you to come with me. I'm not asking you to pay for the taxi. I'm not asking you to gather everybody around and show me sympathy. I'm not asking for you to put out a search call for my phone and let's all try to. I'm not asking for shit. I'm not asking for you to go out your way at all. You already by my side because you decided to follow me with this bullshit ass plan to wait for an hour. Mad as fuck. No. So all I'm asking is for you to Google something because I don't have a phone and I'm clearly unable to fucking Google it. I have my own money, I have my own ID, I have my own way back on base. I don't need you to do shit but Google the fucking base so I can have an address so I can go. I just want to go. I just want to go. Like, that's all I want to do. And I'm trying not to, like, be disrespectful as I'm talking to him, but what are you talking about? Nobody cares about, like, nobody gives a fuck about who likes. I could give a damn. Like, for real. So, what's up? He decides not to give me the address. And he's still talking bullshit. Like, we could just wait for an hour. So at this point, I feel like you're trying to control me and stop me from doing what I want to do. So I'm going to leave before I get super disrespectful. Like, before I cross any lines, I'm going to walk away. So I walk away. I kept walking. Try walking my anger off. That sometimes helps. Sometimes I, like, go running and shit when I'm really, like, pent up with, like, anger or, like, overwhelmed with anything. I usually go running. Like, that's one way for me to escape acting a fucking fool. So, like, I start walking. I got heels on. At some point, I take my heels off. I'm walking around in fucking socks, bro. Walking around in socks. And I'm mad. I'm TTG. I'm just ready for whatever. I'm fucking pissed. I'm pissed. I'm twice as pissed because one, I lost my phone. And the first thing I'm thinking about, like, I have nice shit. Or I don't really have nice shit, but, like, I have a lot of shit. But I'm not super materialistic. And, like, I get that from my mom. Like, if I lose it, I lose it. Like, I don't usually go ballistic over materialistic shit. Even though I loved my phone, it's just, like, I could get it better. Like, it's just materialistic, you feel me? So, like, it wasn't that. At first, I was just upset, more so because that's not something I would do to anyone else ever. I would never take anyone's shit. Like, I'm not about to steal your phone out your, like, I don't know you from Adam, and even if I did, like, that's not the energy I put out there. So at first I took it very personal. I was like, why the fuck would they do that to me? Like, what the fuck did I do to deserve this? You know, immediately I started blaming myself. And then I was mad because I was like, fuck, like, I just had all this footage for YouTube. You guys, I'm genuinely excited for my channel. Like, I genuinely enjoy this shit. I like filming. I like editing. I like posting. I love when you guys engage. When you comment, it's my favorite. I love when you like it. Like, and I like how intimate it is. I love how it's, like, just my close friends and my family. And you guys could literally come along with me and, like, get to know who I am today and not who I was last year or when we met or when I was a little girl. You know, I just love that. Because I'm always so far away and so alone. So now I, like, have a piece of everybody. Anyway, so I was really upset about my footage because I was like, fuck, like, I had all these videos edited, ready to go, and I didn't post them on time. So, like, I'm just, like, down in myself. And now I'm also upset because I had a safe way home. Well, safe-ish. Me alone in a taxi. Oh, well, like, I was ready. Fuck it. I've been through worse. Like, you know, like, that's not like a red flag for me taking a taxi by myself. Maybe it should be because I'm in a foreign country, but, like, I've been through far worse. Like, I could take a fucking taxi that I'm paying for by myself. Like, I don't care. So that's just something I'm willing to risk. Like, But now I'm even more upset because now I can't even get home. Like, now you want to sit here and stop me when I'm not even asking for much. You feel me? Like, I'm just asking for an address. I just want to go. I'm emotionally overwhelmed. I just want to go lay down by myself in a bed. Like, that's it. And I can't even do that. So now I'm stuck. I'm just feeling overwhelmed. I'm angry, betrayed, alone. Bro. Bro. Like, it was just way too. And I'm an Aquarius. I feel emotion, but I rarely show them. Rarely. So, like, it was just way too many emotions at once. Like, I was just fucking drained. So drained. So, this is what happened. I ended up walking around for like another hour. It felt like an hour. I don't know. I didn't have a sense of time because I didn't have a motherfucking phone. So, ended up walking around, and then I went back to the club. I was like, all right, I guess that's my best bet. For one, that's where all the taxis were. Maybe try a different taxi and see if he doesn't need a physical address. So, yeah, I did try. Before I went back to the club at some point, I did get in another taxi, and I told him the same thing, like, yo, can you take me to Base de fill in the blank? And he was like, yeah, I could take you. And I was like, okay, thank you. Like, I felt so relieved. Like, it's like, oh my God. And then, like, the moment I, like, put my seatbelt on and stuff, I started, like, tears just started pouring because I was just like, thank you. Like, it's over. I can go now. Like, man, that was eventful for no fucking reason. When I tell y'all I was on that dance floor for 5 minutes, like, it wasn't worth it. It was not worth it. So I was just like so relieved, and tears started falling. And then he showed me the price. He like stopped at a corner. Like, we started driving already. Then he stopped like 2 blocks away, going straight down the street. And he like showed me the price. He was like, hey, like, this is the price. And it was like 90 something euro, which is over $100 in US dollars. And this is a 40-minute drive. I was like, I can't do it. No. No. I was like, no. Like, I was like, lo siento, pero no pago. Like, I can't pay that. It's too much. It's too much. And it's funny because when I like speak Spanglish, I like use a Spanish dialect or kind of like a Spanish accent to speak English. Like, it's too much. It's too much. Like, it's like, no. Yo soy broke, bitch. Yo soy broke. Yo soy A1C. Like, yo soy broke. No, I can't pay $100, boy. So, like, I get out the taxi, and that's when I decided to walk back to the club. So I walked back to the club. I was like, okay, there are more taxis there. So at this point, if I see another taxi, I'm just going to pay the $100. It's worth it. My uncle taught me that, like, yeah, money has value, mostly a monetary value, but, like, if it comes to your needs and sometimes your wants, like, go for that shit. Like, go for that shit. Okay, to go on a quick little tangent, where I got that from is, I went with my best friend. We were in Alameda, California. I forgot the name of the city she used to live in, but we were in her city or whatever, and we went to go get crab legs. I think I paid like $60 for crab legs, and the bitch wouldn't give me any butter. Like, she was like, no, it's like $1 for each little tiny container of butter. And I was like, fuck you. Like, I'm not about to pay $1 after I just paid 60. Like, no, fuck it. So I ended up getting the crabs, no butter. I don't eat crab legs without butter and lemon and garlic. Like, that's how I like it. So I ended up going back to my best friend's house. I didn't really eat any. Then I took it back home, like, to go. And I just gave it to my uncle. I was like, Uncle, you can have it. Like, I don't even want it for real. Mind you, crab leg is my favorite meal. Like, I love crab legs. Love them. I was like, and he loves them too. So I was just like, you could have them. Like, I don't even want them. Like, and he was like, why don't you want them? Like, you always want crab legs. And I was like, because they wouldn't give me butter, and I just wanted, that's all I wanted. And she ruined the whole meal. I don't even want it no more. He was like, you really just let her ruin your favorite meal that you paid money for over $1? how you feel right now. Basically, he didn't say it in those words, but that's basically what he said. He was like, was it worth your happiness? Was it worth your joy? Was it worth catching an attitude? Was it not worth the dollar? Was all that not worth a dollar? And so in my mind, like, I carry that with me because it's like, that taxi ride would have been worth 100. Like, me getting that peace of mind and that joy and that relief would have been worth 200, 300. And I had it right there with me. So why not just give it the fuck up and take that L, charge it to the game, and get it later, you know? But immediately I didn't feel that way. So then I started walking back to the club, and I was like, all right, if I go back to the club and I see another taxi, I'm going to just take that taxi. Fuck it, whatever. At first it was just really surprising, you know, and I was just like, my immediate reaction was like, fuck no, like, nah, sis. But then I thought about it, and I was like, fuck this money, bro. Like, I need to get back to base. Like, I need to rest. I need to rest. It's been a lot tonight, and I need to rest. I need to rest my mental. I just need to rest, bro. So, walk back to the club. I go in. They didn't charge me or anything. At this point, it's like 6 o'clock in the morning. Because in Spain, they party late. So, we didn't leave till like midnight, probably. At this point, it's like 6:30 or whatever. I go in, and one of the dudes that we went with, he was still sitting in the same spot that he was sitting in when we first got there. So I feel like he was sitting there all fucking night. So, like, I met up with him, and I was like, hey, this is what happened. And he shows me his phone. And the dude who was talking to me about waiting for an hour and telling me how he knows I don't really like him and shit like that, talking bullshit, he was like, what the fuck he say? Oh, he's texting a dude that I just met up with. He was like, yeah, Ray walked off so stubbornly, like, she's being so stubborn, some shit like that, just like shit. I'm like, okay, well, I was just replying as him, and I was just like, well, she here with me now, so it's all good, where you at? And they were already in a taxi. So all that talking he was doing about me staying for an hour waiting for a bus, they went in a fucking taxi anyway and left anyway before the hour. So, like, really, if y'all were willing to leave, we all could have just left at that point. Like, literally the whole group, it was like 6 of us, we all could have left, or us 3 or us 2, like, or you could have just gave me the motherfucking address and I could have left on my own. Like, that's just, I hate controlling people, bro. Like, that shit kills me. But so I ended up falling asleep at the club at that time because we're trying to gather the whole group so we could leave, but the group is upstairs partying and shit. So I just wind up going to sleep. Like, I finally felt some form of relief. At least I'm with someone I know, and I'm not just like alone in a foreign country. So then we at the club. They wake me up and they're like, hey, like, everyone's here, we're about to go get the taxi or whatever. We get in a taxi, and the whole time I'm like limping. Like, my knee is like really hurting. Like, it's still hurting. So I'm limping and shit. I'm like, why the fuck am I limping over a scratch? Like, all I did was scrape my knee. So we get in the taxi. I go to sleep. I wake up, and one of the dudes is like telling the taxi driver, like, yo, she's trashed as fuck. And in the beginning of the night, I was definitely there. But, like, after my phone was gone, at that point, I sobered up, and it was just like I knew what the fuck was going on. Like, I didn't feel, like, everything was very clear. Rage. That was clear. So after, oh yeah, he told me, like, she's very, like, she trashed as fuck, da-da-da. I was like, no, I'm not, asshole. I'm in pain. Like, I'm really in pain. Like, I just want to cry myself to sleep right now. And, so we get back. I get back in my bed, finally. I go to sleep. I wake up, and I can barely move my leg. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, like, I got enough going on. Why is my leg hurting? My knees swelled up probably about like 3 times the size. It was bigger than a softball. And I had to, like, try to bend it, then try to put it straight, then try to stand on it and shit, walked on it. And it ended up being okay. Like, it wasn't nothing for me to go to the go to medical for, mind you. Never mind. But I ended up taking a walk that day, and that's how I knew, like, okay, I'm fine. Like, I'll be able to fight through this shit. So, yeah, bro. That's where I've been for the past 2 weeks. I was ghosted. I was on Facebook because I have a laptop, but I haven't been on Instagram, haven't been on Snapchat, haven't been able to text anyone, stay in touch with anyone. It's been a crazy ass 2 weeks. I was still upset over my phone, probably for like that first day. And then after that, I just got back into reading. I started a whole new routine. Started watching Seven Deadly Sins on my laptop on Netflix, a bomb ass show. Just start watching different shit. Start getting the fuck over it. So now it's been over 2 weeks. I'm completely over it. I got this phone right now. So I apologize ahead of time for the quality. But this is an iPhone 7. I got it on... Why is my volume on mute? Bro, if you can't hear me, I'm gonna be hot as fuck. Because I accidentally put this thing on mute. But that shouldn't affect the way y'all hear me for real. Yeah, I'm sorry. I can't really, like, focus the camera on me anymore. I only had an 8 Plus, so it was only, like, you know, a generation and a half newer than this phone. But I'm gonna give this phone to my little sister, probably. I was gonna get her a different phone, but it seems like that's not going through. So I'll give this phone to my little sister when I go home, and then I'll wind up getting a 11 Pro, probably, which I didn't really want. I wanted to wait till the 12. Like, I was fine waiting until the 12, but apparently it's time, so it's time. I'm also looking at vlogging cameras and stuff like that. I did not do my eyebrow on camera either. So yeah, I guess I'm a self-care off camera. But I just wanted to let y'all know what the fuck went on, where the fuck I've been, and all that. So I won't have any footage from Spain or the Halloween party, or like Seattle Part 2, which was way back then, but it was already ready to go. From Kansas City, none of that, but I'll go more places. I have more life to live, more footage to film, all that. So, like, I'm not too pressed about it. It's whatever. Y'all gonna follow, and y'all gonna ride along with me, and that's all that matters. So, thank y'all for being patient. If you noticed I was gone, it's because you fuck with me. If you didn't, then that's your answer. You clearly don't fuck with me the way you think you do. I am emotionally drained just by talking about that. I don't think I've told anyone the full story since I told my best friend. Yeah, I think we were on the phone and I told her. But that's it. That's all. That's what happened. Yeah. Thanks for tuning in. I guess it's like a story time or a Ray rant, maybe. It's not really a rant. I'm not really ranting. It's a story time. So, hope y'all enjoyed this story. I'm about to chill, do this other eyebrow. That night taught me that people I'm so quick to think of as friends. Like, I have a really big heart, and like once I let you in, you basically get full access. So like my friends basically like they got it, you feel me? But like people I'm so quick to think of as friends, I need to let them earn that and like see them as an associate first, and then see if they really actually give a fuck about me, because some people don't, and they don't have to. Like, it's not their fault. Like, I don't hold nothing against nobody I mentioned in this video. Nobody at all. I don't hold nothing against them. I just came to realize they weren't in a position I was like trying to put them in, and that's on me. No one has to give a fuck for real. Like, all they gotta do is do their job. That's it. So that is what it is. I'm chilling. I'm going home soon. I'm excited. I want to go home. Like, I want to go to LA and, like, go to genuine, authentic love that may be a little muddy sometimes, but, like, at least I know it's real for real. So, I just want to go see my family and shit. I'm going to bring y'all along. It's been a journey, but I got a long way to go. So, get ready. Yeah, y'all, that's all I gotta talk about right now. So thanks for watching. I know I still got one good eyebrow, one crazy eyebrow. I ain't really pluck it like I wanted to because I got too into the story. But yeah. Okay, bye. Hey too. So I just want to add this quick little excerpt. I know I was supposed to release this video a couple of days ago, like as soon as I resurfaced back on social media. But after I recorded it, like I was still mad, you know? Like I was just like so mad. So I want to take a few days after I recorded it and decide whether I really want to drop this, whether I feel like I was being messy or like I thought it would spur up more unnecessary drama, because there is no drama. It's just what happened, and then after that I stuck to myself. So like it's been cool, it's been cordial, so like why spur up unnecessary drama? So I wanted to just release this to say I have nothing against anyone who was there, nothing against anything. The only thing that made me like question where people really stood and like how much they really cared or did not care, or lack thereof, was the fact that no one checked on me afterwards, you know, and everyone knew where I lived. And I'm not blaming the entire group. It's just the people who I call my friends, which is like 2 out of 6. No one checked on me afterwards. One person told me like 2-3 days later, they're like, oh, I texted you, but then I forgot you don't have a phone anymore because it got stolen. Mind you, that night they were in my room, so like it's not like you don't know where I live. We're in the same building, bro. Like, just take a walk. But then, I wasn't even mad about that. Wasn't even mad. Mostly I was just like surprised and more like, wow, like disappointed was the word. I was just disappointed, like, okay, wow, like I would definitely check on your ass had I one known that like you fell a couple times that night. Check, hey, you okay? Or 2, you walked off by yourself. Hey, are you okay? Like either way, are you okay? You know, nobody really gave a fuck, which was something I just had to come to terms with. Not everybody gives a fuck about you, and that just is what it is. No one owes you. No one has to care about you. You know, like nobody owes me shit. So that's my ideology. Like nobody owes me shit. I don't owe nobody else shit. But now I see where you stand. Like you're cool to hang out with. You're cool to party with. But I wouldn't trust you with my life, and I know you probably don't have my well-being and my best interests at heart. So, damn, did that shit die, bro? Is it focused? It looked blurry to me. It might be a little blurry. My bad. But yeah, so, and that's on me. Like, I put people on a pedestal. Like, I'm like, oh, you're my friend. Like, I got your back. You got mine. Period. Like, and really, like, everybody is not on that level, and not everyone's gonna reciprocate that. So I have to be more careful on who I choose to be my actual friend and who I hold as an associate or as a coworker. I think this might be blurring it. My case slid a little bit. Okay, yeah, that's better. So yeah, that was my rant on that, y'all. I just want to let y'all know what happened. I got snuck from my phone while I'm sitting there having the time of my life doing bachata. Next morning, because I fell on the scooter twice, the next morning I woke up and knees swollen, my arm was bruised up, I had a knot on my chin and that was swollen and black. It bruised, but it kind of went away. I could see it, but it's fading. My wrist was like hurting. I was fucked up. So that's what happened to all my content. That's where I was when I was MIA for a couple of weeks. And now I'm back and I'm better. And I'm about to be releasing content faster because that just told me that I can't be sitting on it and waiting and just parlaying, taking my time and releasing shit because anything could happen. So release it as quickly as possible. Alright, y'all. I am about to head to the tattoo shop. Go get yatted. I'm scared because I'm getting the biggest tattoo I have in a very sensitive spot. So I'm scared, but I'm gonna go through it. It is something I want and it's cheap here and I like the artist, so I know. Yeah, that's it. I'm glad to be back. I missed YouTube. I want to do something in Spain. I had a bunch of stuff recorded from Spain that I was going to release and show you guys, but I want to go do some more things out here within the next few, not even few, literally couple, like less than 2 weeks that I have here, so that you guys could just experience Spain with me just a little bit, you know? So stay tuned for that. I'm going to have some shit coming, period. I'm on it. We with it. Let's go. And I'm going to make an intro and outro because I don't know what the fuck to say no more. You know, I don't have my old outro no more. So, brand new everything. Back and I'm better. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. You know, all that jazz. And I'll be here for the next video. So, peace.